And right now at 5, part of Milwaukee's past will now be part of its future. Pabst Brewing is back after leaving Milwaukee 20 years ago.
It will be on a much smaller scale than the glory days, though. Ben Jordan live at the new brewery out on West Juneau Avenue. Ben.
George and Carol, the new Pabst Brewery behind me was once a church, a 140-year-old building that was bought by Pabst a long time ago to be a bar for its employees. It will now serve as a test brewery for the whole country. One of the beers that built Milwaukee makes its grand return to Brew City.
The idea of being able to renovate a piece of that and rebuild our brewing traditions here is something that started about 2 years ago.
Pabst CEO Simon Thorpe says the decision to come back to this historic site was about honoring the past while looking to the future.
This is something that we've set out to be unique, not just in Milwaukee, but in craft brewing.
A combination of new brews that might just take off with classics from the archives dating back to 1844.
It was part of the reason why Milwaukee was known as Brew City and the home of beer.
Ben Barbero with the Milwaukee Historical Society says this was the site of one of the largest breweries in the nation. Pabst Brewing Company employed several thousands until new ownership and a downturn in the 1980s and 90s.
The new owners were less interested in maintaining the Milwaukee roots and character.
The plant closed in '96.
Because it was a sudden, we're closed, get out, and that was it. And just the city was stunned.
This new brewery will be on a much smaller scale, at about 4,000 barrels a year.
But it's also a unique vision of what we want to be as a company for the next 170 years.
And this place will also be a restaurant coming up tonight on Live at 6. We will be right here for the ceremonious ribbon cutting with the mayor. Reporting live in downtown Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, today's TMJ4.
All right, Ben, thanks so much.
Now, the brewery opens to the public on Friday. At one time, Milwaukee was home to some of America's largest brewers, Pabst, Miller, Schlitz, and Blatz. Today, Milwaukee has about 20 micro and craft breweries.